Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 19 of Days Gone. It is a warm, pleasant, dry summer afternoon in the real world, but I can't think of any better way to spend it than to enjoy some zombie survival here with Days Gone. Also, why is my sidearm locked down? Oh, it's just because I don't have any ammo. Okay, good. Well, the reason I came back here is because we are going to get refilled on that. Okay. So, we're going to head down the hill. We're here because we are here to get some... Just make sure this... Yeah, let's get that. And just refill on all of our various bolts here. Oh, and we have the ability to build explosive bolts, but I'm just now noticing that we need some cedar saplings in order to do so. Let me not actually start the bike, but we'll get on it. And there is, in fact, a cedar sapling just a short distance to the north here. I don't think it's that one. But if we can rip some branches off of that, we'll be able to build some explosive bolts. And that'll get us one step closer to a trophy that we're kind of casually trying to pick up. Okay, this is not going to be helpful for that. Oh, I did not realize that those footsteps behind me was a banshee. Yep. The time for stealth is done. You'll notice I'm always very careful not to keep the, to keep the bike, not the item that's directly behind the shotgun blast. Okay, well, that was bad. And also, we didn't kill the screamer, so she's still out there somewhere. Watch for that to come back shortly. Otherwise, this was, we're recording this on a Monday. It is Memorial Day here in the United States, so I hope that people had opportunities to remember folks that have dedicated their lives to military service. That is the purpose of Memorial Day. It's not simply a day off. Here, unfortunately, there were no sort of, parades or anything like that, so it was mostly just reading some testimonials online, but, anything to sort of remember and pay homage to those that have chosen that life of service. And now here in the evening, we're going to do some Days Gone. This place seems to be swarming with breakers, and I am suddenly reminded of Chivalry's plan to use not an incendiary bolt, we want a residue bolt. If we can get one of these into one of the breakers, he will fight all of the other breakers, and probably a bunch of those newts as well. And maybe clear out some of these, bad guys. I don't know what the range is on this bow. Alright, we're going to give this a shot. Trouble is, I really want him to not be moving, and yet we got him. Good. Okay, now he's going to Hulk out, and he's going to go attack anything he sees, so we just have to make sure that he doesn't see Deacon. Yeah, hopefully the two of them will kill each other, or at least weaken each other to the point where they're not going to be too much of an issue for us. The newts I'm not really worried about from an attack standpoint. It's more that I don't want them ganging up in conjunction with the other breaker. There's another breaker over here. I think you can see him back there. Hello to He Who Dies, and thank you very much for the lurk. He Who did a very fun art stream earlier on. See, again, I don't know anything about art, but he started multiple sketches, and every single one of them was better than anything I can do. And I think he actually did a really good job of explaining it. He said, I can see what I want, and then like my focus changes, and then I can't see what I was going for anymore, and then he goes and does something else. And yeah, if you sort of lose that vision, I like that made sense to me in a way that I hadn't heard anybody put it to me that way before. Like, it wasn't that he was unhappy with what it was, it's that he'd lost sight of what it was going to be. And I thought that was an interesting way to put it. Anyway, twitch.tv/HeWhoDies has all your artwork needs. So I'm worried about taking these guys on because I don't want them to... Crud. Oh, he pulled the data. He moved just as I pulled the trigger. Okay, this is getting too close now. Any open conflict with this guy is going to draw every zombie, every freaker, in a half-mile radius. Crud. Okay. Now, whether or not he leaves his regular patrol to go fight the other guy, that I can't necessarily control, but my hope is that the two of them will intersect with one another one way or another. There's a... Yes, let's get this. He may have just seen me, but don't worry, I'm taking some notes about the Cascade Volcano. It's fine. He was unprepared for me to just jump right out of there. Oh, yes, yes, please. Let's get those two blue diamonds together. Yep, here we go. Now, the guy on the left there should be weakened from his fight with the previous guy. So if these two just backhand each other for a while, the survivor should be relatively easy to take out. I don't know that I'm going to wait for them to take each other out. As long as they're busy, that's as much as I care about. Also, we're out of residue bolts unless I've magically... Well, I did want to do an explosive bolt, too. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now we are good on bolts. Okay. I feel like mission accomplished there. At least distraction created. Now, we're here because we are looking for some yeast. And as I've pointed out in the last couple episodes, if you have sort of tripped and fallen in here, although it's specifically marked episode 19, be aware, really significant story spoilers. It turns out Days Gone is not a game story that saves all of its big twists for the end. Why, Deacon? Pick up the organ paper. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah, turns out Days Gone has a fairly sophisticated story with a lot of arcs and story beats and developments as it goes through, and we have crossed a few major ones. So I would warn anybody who has arrived here by accident, major story spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, Deacon has recently reconnected with Sarah, and Sarah needs yeast for her project. Now, we don't have full sight on what the project is, because Deacon and Sarah haven't really had a chance to reconnect, and she, in particular, was having some difficulty sort of processing the fact that he was still alive. And he had only just recently dared to start hoping that she was alive, so I can't fault her for that. But they then immediately arrived at sort of loggerheads. There's an issue that he says, okay, cool, we found each other, let's go. And Sarah said, no, what we're doing here is really important. I can't just leave. Now, Deacon doesn't understand that. I think I might, if she thinks that there's something constructive that she can do to save the other people that she's come to know, or potentially save everybody. That makes a lot of sense to me. And I really like Sarah's character for it. But I also see Deacon's position of, these guys suck. They don't know what they're doing. They're all basically disheveled cosplayers. Let's just get out of here. Which is, by the way, my favorite story construction, where you don't have one person who's clearly wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I bounced right past. Hello to Ricky the Artist. Ricky, I think it was you who just posted on Twitter, like, here's what I looked like 2 months ago, and here's me now. Who else is rocking the quarantine beard? I think a lot of people. I just today, you know, got things ready for work tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Sanka. Hello to everybody coming over with Sanka UK. I trust that you had a good time with either Sea of Thieves or Modern Warfare. I'm going to flip a coin and say that it was one of the two. If it was something else, even more exciting, because I really enjoy watching Sanka play games. But welcome to everybody. Hello to Sanka, Kato. Is that Lillipots? Yeah, Lillipots86. How you doing? So we are here in Days Gone, and as I was just saying for everybody who just came over, this game actually turns out to be real good and also has a lot of story, and also we're deep enough into it that I would consider anything that happens story-wise to be highly spoiler-related, like really spoiler-related. So if you've either already played this or committed that you are not going to play it, welcome. Hang out. We are currently searching for yeast for a science project, and not like a high school science project. The real kind, we'll say. The ones that potentially will save the planet.
I hope this is enough.
Aha! Wreckfest. Okay, so although there was Sea of Thieves involvement, we were Sea of Thieves adjacent, it was most recently Wreckfest. I had a friend who recently upgraded from Windows 7 to Windows 10, and suddenly found, according to him, that Wreckfest was running at half the frame rate. And I said, that doesn't seem right. Wreckfest is a very neat game, but it's not, you know, I'm trying to think of, like, Crysis, except more than that. It should run real well. I personally did not ever encounter a game that ran worse on Windows 10 than it did on Windows 7. Windows 10 is a nice light operating system in comparison, but I think that he did finally get that caught up. That blinking blue question mark there is probably a survivor that we could save, but I don't think that we're going to make it there in time. And also, he's now on the radio. So, since we happen to be right in the area, let's go, and it's daylight, let's go burn out some of these nests. The nests are way easier to do in the daytime.
Whitaker, reporting in.
Deacon, Corporal St. John, yes.
I, got the item on your requisition form, the yeast. There wasn't much.
I'm sure that whatever you have is going to be fine.
So, just curious, why do you need...
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something. I gotta go. I'll talk to you when you bring it in. Whitaker out.
Okay.
Oh.
You're welcome.
So the blue circle, if you look on the mini-map, we're sort of in the side of a large blue circle. This is some sort of investigation.
Okay,
Deacon can use his tracking skills to find something unusual. Sometimes it's an ambush, sometimes it's a survivor, sometimes it's a whole cache of supplies. But we're just going to...
nice bunch of rapists, thieves, and murderers. What you doing
find
out
rapists,
here,
thieves, and murderers.
You looking for your next easy target?
The advantage to the crossbow, as you can imagine, is that it's quiet, and we've picked up a skill that allows us to recover some of the bolts after they're fired. It's not every time.
Okay. I gotta help him.
Okay, this is an ambush. Oh, there's one more person over there. And another. So we can mark them with the binoculars. That'll just help us to tell where they are.
Help! Help!
Quiet. Pipe down, buddy. Oh, there was actually two people.
Getting low on ammo.
I think this last person will go silenced assault rifle. Oh, he just did his battle cry a beat too early, didn't he?
I got him!
An ongoing topic during this series has been how unprepared... Whoa! How unprepared I was to get shot in the back.
What? No!
How unprepared I was for how much I've enjoyed this game. And if anybody were watching and just sort of idly curious, like, oh, I didn't hear that great things about it. First of all, actually breaking news, this game is going to be featured in Sony's State of Play, which I believe is like later this week or something, but it's going to be like a week-long sale, and this game is going to be down to about $20. I really recommend it. Hold on, let's rescue this guy.
Hey. It's okay. You're not gonna make it out here. I know where there's a camp.
Camp? Where? Show me. I'll go.
Now here we've got an option between two different camps that are in the area. The guy on the left, or the camp on the left, will give us 500 trust and 150 coin. Diamond Lake there will give us 1,000 trust, but only 50 coin. And of the two, I don't really have a strong preference. We're going to go with Wizard Island for now.
Look, head to Crater Lake. There's a militia camp on Wizard Island. You gotta find Colonel Garrett.
Oh. I was done for. Holy shit, you know? Thank you so much. Oh, man.
Name's Deacon. They know who I am. Now just keep running. Stay off the road.
I'm going to grab this fuel canister. There's a body up there, but I'm not sure that I have a path to get up there to loot it. Hello to More Than a Mia. I hope that you're having a wonderful Monday. We just cleared out, well, not really cleared out a camp, but defanged an ambush of somebody calling for help, and all of, not buddies, but others sort of waiting in lurking around to see if anybody would come get them. Turns out somebody did, but I was a better lurker.
Done.
Okay, so we've refilled the bike. Gonna head on down the path here. Yeah, so this game is due to be on sale very soon, and I think that the price is going to be about $20 or so. That's more or less what we paid to get this physical copy, and honestly, I feel like it's a steal. Just be aware that when we first started playing it, it was like a 40 gigabyte download, which appears to be a very large patch that rebuilt a lot of the game from whatever its starting version was. In unrelated news, we're going to sort of coast here a little bit, try to keep it a little quiet as we get up close to the things. Earlier today, we did sort of a one-off stream. It's not going to be in the archives any place, but it was just a test stream to work out a new way to stream from the PlayStation 4. Oh, boy. So, these are infected wolves. And now they are lootable corpses. They're called runners. You really don't want them on your tail. Yes, Mia, thank you very much for doing the shoutouts. Who is doing that? I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't realize we were having a fight.
Yeah. Go kill each other.
Who was that even? Why was he out here? Just wandering the streets alone, looking for some random guy who didn't do him any harm to shoot him in the back. Good work. So, Sanka, let me ask you a question. I have watched a whole bunch of you and Toxic and Kato all play Sea of Thieves, and it seems like you guys have a lot of fun, and you will sometimes go after other people's treasure, but it always feels like it's in good fun, and that they're not getting that upset about it, and I've seen you guys sort of bring other people into the fold, like they're brand new, and after, like, battling for a while, you sort of contact them and bring them aboard, and you guys all go out and have a good time. I've been reading impressions from others. Gosh, I'm not really there yet, am I? Who are trying to play Sea of Thieves for the first time now that it's on Steam, and they report that they're just getting endlessly ganked. Like, no matter what they do, no matter, they're out there, they're solving the puzzles, they're finding the treasure, and then just getting got immediately and having all of their hard work stolen away. And, a couple people have said, oh, I'm just going to bail on this. What would you say is the best way to transition from that newbie position of I'm just starting the game and I'm not having a good time because I keep
finish burning out these nests.
I keep getting attacked and all my stuff taken. How do you transition from that to the type of game that you guys are doing where it kind of feels like everybody's just having a good time? Is it just learning to accept the loss, like we just got outplayed, or what's the way to make that jump?
That's interesting.
Sanka is confirming that there's a portion that's just very toxic. Yeah, there was one person that I was reading. This is sort of on a message forum, and again, someone who's not previously familiar with the game went out with like a couple of friends, and they wound up getting like the crew of another ship that was just like camping on their ship, not taking it, not doing anything, just sort of lurking around. And every time they tried to go back to their own ship, they'd pop out and kill them. Rinse and repeat, just over and over and over again. Not attempting to take anything from them except their lives and their time. And the way it's described there sounds like, oh, that doesn't sound like any fun at all. And then I watch the streams that you do with Toxic and Patikan and Kato and probably others that I'm forgetting right at the moment, and thinking like, wow, this game looks like a lot of fun. Okay, I gotta find a way, or I want to find a way in here if possible. Oh, you know what? I've been here and I can't get in. That's right. We circled this area and it looks like there's multiple roads, but every single one of them is fenced off. So my working theory is that it is a being safe for story beat coming up. Okay, let's go head back. Spawn campers are a nightmare. They think it's clever and it's not. Yeah, I very much agree with that. Spawn campers have cunningly figured out how to exploit a flaw in the game design, which is that when you kill someone, they come back to life, and if you are patient and vindictive enough, you can just wait for them to come back to get their stuff and then kill them again.
Later, burn out these nests.
Yeah, sorry everybody, I came all the way out here thinking that we could burn out a few nests, and as it turns out, I've already been here and we cannot burn out these nests. Okay, I think we found the alpha, because this guy doesn't die to multiple bullets. There we go.
Meat.
Yeah, Sank is confirming that there's only so many places on the ship where you can respawn, so it's easy for them to cover those selections. In other news, Sank, I hope you had a great Monday. I hope that same goes for Kato. And I know that Toxic was streaming and probably still is. I hope that he's having a great Monday as well. Here in the United States, it's a national holiday, so got a day off from work and both enjoyed and needed it a whole bunch. Interesting times coming up this week, but ultimately, you know something? It's just going to be what it is, and we'll work our way through and see from there. Okay, so we've got some scrap here. I'm going to take a quick moment to repair my melee weapon, and we probably need to repair the bike from that tumble we just took. Actually, it's not that bad.
I can fix this.
I can fix that. At 99%, it was basically just a scrape in the paint. Also, for the benefit of More Than Amiya, she was mentioning in her stream yesterday where she was playing Graveyard Keeper, and boy, that is a fun game to watch. If you ever wanted a darker and somewhat more irreverent take on Stardew Valley, that is your bread and butter. It's a really interesting game, and I personally have enjoyed it a great deal. But she also mentioned the methodical need to disinfect anytime you go out. And for what it's worth, the CDC has recently sort of declared that COVID-19 does not survive particularly well on surfaces. Transmission from surfaces is pretty difficult. I really should have expected this.
Take it!
Okay, I guess we're going to have a testicle kicking contest. I do not have eyes on the next guy. There he is. Oh, I see. Okay, I stopped to loot that thing. See this right here? See this rope here? That's a tripwire. If I had ridden into that at high speed, I would have gotten knocked off, stunned, and then those guys would have had a much better chance to beat me to death. They were not anticipating that my curiosity and loot sense would lead me to slow down and simply get off. So that was a happy accident. Can I loot any? No, I can't. All right, let me just craft any new medicines that I need. Let's see. We don't need to craft any rocks. We have those. Okay. Now, that said, I don't know that I would change any of my behavior. So, to give you guys a sense, I do all the grocery shopping for extended family, we'll say. And when I bring the groceries to their house, I keep them outside. I wipe them down with like all the packaging and so forth, including the cardboard with like alcohol wipes and so forth, and then leave them out there so that the family can bring them in, so that there's no direct contact. Is that necessary? I don't know, but it feels like the safest way to do it, and we will proceed until hopefully there's some kind of vaccine available. Sanka, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you have a great rest, and hope to catch you some more tomorrow. If anybody here who didn't come over with Sanka is looking for a great Sea of Thieves streamer, you can check him out. He often streams alongside Toxic, sometimes with Deacon, and all super good guys. And as I like to point out, Toxic is an incredibly ironic name. It does not in any way reflect the way that the man comports himself. He is, like, I feel like sometimes somebody will name their channel in a way that they're truly, clearly intending to communicate something. This is not an example of that. Toxic is a super nice guy. He's very chill. He's very warm. And in fact, just did a whole, we were watching, gosh, I think it was just yesterday, did a whole, monologue on what a wonderful thing it is, especially during this time, that we have something like gaming and Twitch to bring us all together and to meet people from around the world. We here live in the northern part of the United States. I know that Sanka lives in Great Britain. Toxic lives in the United States. Kato lives in, I believe, Great Britain. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And here we are. Sunny Panda lives in India. Deacon lives in Belgium. And here we all are, enjoying games, sometimes together, sometimes watching each other. And we're all brought together by our love of the medium. And I agreed with everything Toxic had to say. And that's the kind of guy that he is. So I hope you guys will check him out. Okay, so we're going to turn this in. I would again underscore, if you have not played this and intend to, you don't want me to go into this tent, and we will say thank you very much. If you're curious in the game and sort of seeing it unfold, we have the whole collection, episodes 1 through 18 up. And with that very last warning, we are on to spoilers as soon as I can figure out how to enter a tent. Here we go.
God damn it.
Ma'am?
Look, would you stop doing that, please?
I'm sorry?
I know that things are strange, but I can't help that right now.
Well, I live in a barracks with a dozen militia assholes, while my wife lives in a private tent up on an officer's ridge. Nothing strange about that.
Deacon.
And the only time that I see her is when I'm done running one of her errands. Nothing strange about that either, ma'am.
My yeast, thank you.
Are you baking something? I mean, if you need an oven, I know where to find
No,
one.
I'm using it to create viral proteins that they trigger these antibodies. But of course, you were being sarcastic.
Bread, viral proteins, it's all the same to me.
Hey, wait a second. Here. Thank you.
You already said that.
I meant for staying.
Yes, ma'am.
Dude, can you, like, talk to her?
No. Set them over there. Thank you. Corporal St. John, this is Dr. Jimenez. St. John?
Hey, Doc, this is Deacon. What can I do for you?
St. John, good. I need you to stop by the infirmary.
Is something wrong? You need something?
No, nothing like that. I want to check on that arm.
My arm's fine, Doc.
A burn like that, from a wood stove, is nothing to play around with. You want la infección? You come see me. That's an order.
Okay, I think...
All right, Doc. All right, fine. Whatever you say. St. John out.
I think the good doctor might have
Upgrade
detected
the hell out of that thing, right?
Deacon's cunning dishonesty. We're not going to have anything... Oh, actually, hold on. Everything they have is really good quality.
Curry, come in.
Yeah, Captain. I'm here.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that the Colonel gives an informal talk every day at dusk at the staging area where you were sworn in.
Yes, sir.
Now, while these talks are informal, enlisted men and women are expected to attend.
Copy that, sir.
Curry out.
Oh, great. A commander who likes to give fireside chats. Can't wait.
Corporal, see ya.
Okay, that was everything I wanted to do around camp, but the C up there probably indicates that that's our next Colonel Garrett. Oh, no, wait, he has no job available. So, wait, where was it saying that we should go? Listen to the speech, which I think is probably at the other encampment. That's definitely the other encampment. Or visit the doctor. Is this one close? It is. So, Deacon previously claimed to the doctor that the burn marks on his arm had been caused by a close encounter with a lit wood stove. We know, of course, that they were in fact caused by close proximity to a blowtorch that somebody was holding to his arm. And I suspect the doctor can tell the difference as well. Yeah, Deacon really needs to talk to Sarah. Hold on.
New recruits have joined our ranks. We welcome you. We do not care about the color of your skin. We do not care what country you were born in. We do not care if you are a man or a woman. We do not care if you are gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender. These are things beyond your control. These are things that God has ordained, and we accept them. What we do not accept are liars, thieves, rapists, murderers, fornicators, adulterers, oath-breakers, drug addicts, or criminals of any kind. From this life or the one before, how you conduct yourself, how you act in the eyes of God, these are things that you do control. Any soldier or officer found guilty of any transgression, no matter how small, will be brought here, to this very scaffold, and will be hanged by the neck until they are dead. This punishment may seem cruel to some of you, but you have my promise. Any punishment of ours is a great mercy compared to the punishment of God that is being unleashed on the world outside these walls. None of us is perfect. We do not expect perfection. What we do expect is obedience, order, and discipline. Give us these things, and we will win this war. Company dismissed.
Interesting choice for the mission to be to just stand there and listen. Hello to Alec next, who's saying sort of had a whirlwind opinion on him, a little bit of a yo-yo effect there as he continued talking. Okay, meet the doctor. Will do.
Hey, Doc.
Come in. Siéntese. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's look here. So, who did you ride with back in the day?
I don't know what you're getting at.
No me mientas. Look, Corporal. I spent 20 years in East LA patching up bandas de motoristas and every other kind of pandillero. I know the look. And this? No kind of wood stove titis. All right. Keep it clean. It'll heal on its own. Leave a nasty scar. But I want you to come back and see me in a couple of days.
You got it.
Funny thing. When the city burned and the hordes came in, neighborhoods at war for decades all came together. Fought together. Latinos, Güeros, Chinos, Bloods, Crips. Didn't matter. Crazy what it takes to bring people together sometimes, no?
Thanks, Doc.
We'll probably get another dialogue beat here, and I will shut up if it comes, but without delving...
St.
Yep,
John,
see, there we go.
Taylor to Deacon St. John. Taylor. Haven't heard from you in a while. I was afraid that maybe you gotten too close to that man you were tracking.
Oh, I'm close, all right. I'm right in their friggin' backyard. Hey, I need your help, man. I'm at a small camp south of Crater Lake, just off the South Rim Drive.
Taylor, listen to me. I have no idea what you're doing, but you got...
Oh, shit! No! Let me go! Hey! No!
Taylor! Oh, damn it.
Yeah, so unfortunately I kind of actually like Taylor. Wait, what's this? Return to Weaver. Fine. No, you know what? For narrative purposes, we're gonna get the hell out of here. It would feel so weird to go doing anything else. So, Taylor
St.
is...
John to Lieutenant Whitaker. Come back.
Switching to a private channel. Hold on. Deacon, are you there?
Yeah. Hey, so I looked at that requisition form. It says that you want silicate?
Yeah, silicate. I use it as a distilling medium in the column chromatographer.
Column what?
Sorry, it's the one part of my research that's actually going well.
So, silicate, where do I get it?
Oh shit, I thought I marked it on the rec. Hold on. Okay, there's this little general store southwest of us near Mazama Village. You should be able to find it there.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Sorry, never mind. Carry on, Corporal.
Yes, ma'am. Lieutenant.
Sarah out.
Silicate. What the fuck is silicate anyway?
I keep trying to use nitrous because I actually want to get there. I'm sure that the Taylor mission is not actually timed. It just... I dislike it in games when a character has something that is clearly super urgent and they decide to go window shopping for a while
Deacon, are you
first.
this, I gotta go. And if I leave, they're gonna make me give back this really cool hat, so I'm starting to like this hat. I mean, really.
I bet. Okay. All right. I gotta get back to work. This yeast has already filled up like half a dozen petri dishes.
Okay, save me some of the viral proteins. I got an appetite out here.
I'll do that. Lieutenant Whitaker out.
Also, wow, this really is the way, huh? Okay. So at least they are talking a little bit, even if they're not doing it in person.
Captain Corey, this is Corporal Russell. Come in. Move back, damn it. Move. You heard him.
Son of a
Pull
bitch.
back. Pull back. Russell, report. Sir, we were on a supply run trying to get the Shemalt, and we ran into the biggest goddamn horde you've ever seen. Damn it, move your asses. Come on. Move. You heard the Corporal. Corporal, listen to me very carefully. Get your men out of there. We're not ready to engage. Do you copy me? Yes, sir. You...
Nuts! I tried to stop before I got too close to the thing.
Tell us where your camp is. Maybe we'll let you live. Fuck you.
Bring him down.
I don't think he can hear us. Let's see if we can do something about that. I'm not telling you shit.
Come on. Cut him.
Can you hear that? Oh! Get him the fuck out of here. Come on. What do you think? Maybe we could turn this in at that army camp and get some credits.
Jesus Christ. I'm coming, Taylor. Hang in there.
All right. So, step one, mark everyone in camp. Step two, know that at best we're going to get 40% of the people in camp from this position. But fortunately, they all like to patrol with their flashlights on. So that'll give us another small advantage as we close in here. If we just keep an eye out for their lights, we should be good. So we got two guys right here. Guy against the tree I could probably crossbow to death. This guy here, we really want to lure him further into the bushes.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, let me try to crossbow that guy while he's busy doing whatever the hell he's doing. Come on. Well, we can probably lure at least one of them out with a rock. But I want to make sure that if we kill him, he's going to get dead in a place where his friends won't see him. So whatever drove him out, good with me. And that's not great. Get down. Okay, I think our best bet from here is smoke bomb to obscure his vision. We run up, we pop him real quick.
Cover! Need cover!
I just gotta find a way in.
Okay, I was kind of hoping that the smoke bomb would generate slightly, like an extra moment or two of confusion, but I guess they immediately figured we're under attack and tried to take action. We still did it anyway. And I didn't take a sniper bullet between the eyes, so I'm going to call that a success. Let's see, do I need anything else? Craft any Molotovs that we can. Pipe bombs? No. In my experience, the enemies almost never have ammunition for the weapons that you're using, but what they do have is just various crafting materials, like a medikit that one had, or a rag to make a Molotov cocktail. So it's usually worth looking into. All right, let's rescue Taylor. You might want to announce yourself there, Deacon. Otherwise, he might hit you with a 2x4 on the way in.
No, man. No. Do it!
Okay.
Do it. Better do it.
How you doing, Taylor?
I've had better days, I'll be honest with you.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, listen to me, pal. Take this, hold it against your head like that. Good. Now, I want you to wait here. I'm gonna go radio Captain Curry. He's gonna send someone to pick you up, all right?
All right, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
Just like that, huh? Wow.
Captain Corey, this is Corporal St. John. Come back.
This is Corey. I'm here with Lieutenant Whitaker, checking on your progress.
Corporal, I've told Captain Curry that you're an immense help. I don't know what I would do without you.
Well, thank you, Dave. That's great. It's not why I'm checking in. Captain, there's a marauder camp just off of South Rib Drive.
Marauders? This close to the island?
No, listen, no. I dealt with these bastards, but we have an injured man, Private Taylor. They fucking sliced his ear off.
Jesus, is he all right?
Private Taylor? What was he doing out there?
He's...
Down you go!
He's gonna live. No idea what he was doing out here. I need you to send Captain Jimenez and some men to come out and get him. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'll head up there now and let him know. Curry out.
We did not spare the horses on the way out here, so we're gonna just refill the gas canister.
Light it up.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. The sounds of combat seems to have brought in the natives.
Report to me in command.
Colonel Garrett. Yes, sir. I'll be right there. Corporal St. John out.
Okay, first of all, let's take a quick look at what the... Because there was another thing that we could do down to the southwest. No. That one, I think. Oh, no. Okay, so that's an infected bear, everyone. It would take all of the ammunition I'm currently carrying and then probably a reload from the saddlebags to get rid of him. And since I have no particular value in doing it, we are just going to be on our way. We will leave the dead to him. So earlier today, Tashir Games got a chance to do some Killer Instinct from Rare, like that modern Killer Instinct game. And he got a chance to play with several folks.
Taylor, how you doing, buddy?
Hold on a second.
Like I said, man, I've had better days. Hey, I think the bleeding stopped. No, it hasn't.
Help is on the way. You hang tight. You want me to come back? Wait with you?
No, hell no. I mean, I already feel like a little bit, you know. I'm fine, really.
I'll stop by the infirmary later. See how you're doing.
Hey, I've seen that thing. It's pretty cushy. better than being out here, let me tell you.
Yeah, I seen it too. Don't give the doc too much trouble. You got that? Deacon out.
Got a chance to play some Killer Instinct with other musicians that he knows, and it was a very fun stream to watch, and also a good reminder of why I don't play fighting games. I'm sure that, stop me if you've heard this one, there was a fighting game, insert title here, and we used to play it with a whole group of friends, and then one friend just got way better than everybody else, and suddenly it wasn't so much fun, because anytime that person had a turn, they just completely waxed the rest of us. That's the way the fighting games tend to go, and I would support that a lot more if I was ever the friend that got that much better at it. Gosh, that happened with Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo. Nobody that I knew had the Genesis version where you could enter the cheat code to get all the blood. But we played the Super Nintendo version, then Mortal Kombat 2 just had the blood from Jump. I remember all the different versions of Street Fighter 2, like multiple revisions of Street Fighter 2, and really enjoying that with friends. And I can remember being at an age where I wanted to play Street Fighter 2 so much. Like, I just wanted to play against my friends, and it felt like every time I'd lose, and that happened often, then it would feel like so long for it to come back around to my turn. I also remember that once, for a very brief window of time, I got really good with Dalsim. He's the Street Fighter character, for anybody who doesn't know, who has super stretchy arms, and for a very, very narrow window of time, like basically a weekend, I had mastered where his limbs went on every hit. Wait, hold on. I'm either going to need a much more road to get up to 88 miles an hour, or we're just going to crash and burn. So, come on back here. Pull her around. No problem. And basically, I could play Dalsim crap. Why did I assume that this wolf wasn't in a pack? That slow-mo mode, incidentally, is something that I've specifically upgraded on Deacon. It's something that you can choose to upgrade at the expense of health and stamina. In my case, I've chosen to really max that out because I feel pretty good about aiming with a mouse and keyboard. Never been quite as skilled with it with a controller. Yeah.
Let's go.
I knew where all of his attacks were going to go and was able to counter any approach that my friends tried to make.
Yes. Gotta be right around here.
And then I spent basically 2 days not practicing, and it all went away. Yeah, welcome to nighttime zombies. They're way harder. Okay, let's burn out these nests. So this is an infected crow's nest. They spawn or are home to infected crows. And we want to burn out as many as we can.
Another one. Yeah.
Son of a... And that's me, once again, using a pipe bomb instead of a Molotov.
There's another one. Time to burn.
Oh my god. And now you know why I use slow-mo. Because even when everything is moving at a slow speed... God damn it. Are you kidding? Okay, we're going to edit that out in post and make it look like I got him on the first try. So somehow I got very few of the nest, so we're going to switch to incendiary bolts and try to take him out the old-fashioned way. Ditto up here. Actually, let me see what else we've got here, because now I feel like I'm going to need some resources to recover all those bolts and Molotovs.
Newts. Wonder if they got anything in their nest. Another micro recorder. Yeah, there must be a clearance sale on these things the way they
Field report 2069. Following up on a couple of reports that my supervisor kicked over to me from the SAT surveillance team, militia patrols have been spotted on 8 different occasions at this location. Which wouldn't be remarkable, except they haven't burned it to the ground. So, anyway, that got the attention of my supervisor. Turns out he was right to flag this. Designated Site 307, a 1950s era vacation house, has become a nest for a group of infected adolescents. Approximately 8 to 12 individuals, depending on migration patterns. Results from blood tests run on 2 males, approximately 13 and 11 years of age, show antibodies and antiviral proteins that, frankly, we can't identify. The lab's going to get back to me. Conclusion? Someone in the militia is running experiments on these little guys. Who would be doing that? And why?
Her name is Sarah. And, why? Well, because she's trying to wipe the little shits out, and I'm gonna help her.
See, I wonder if she is trying to wipe them out. I wonder if she's not trying to still find a cure. But then again, Deacon's not asking that question, so we don't actually know. Deacon wants to go. I get that. I don't understand why, if she doesn't want to go, he's not asking for clarification. Not justification. I don't think that she has to explain herself to him, but they're married. Like, he can just talk to her like an adult, maybe. I don't understand this, like, wounded pride thing in this particular circumstance. Speak plain. What specifically is it that you're trying to do? The more information I have, the more I'll be able to help. Okay, let's get back to the bike. After a quick stop off at this tree. That last Nero injector you might have seen, I chose to upgrade the stamina, only because it's been a while. I'm not sure that we'll upgrade Deacon's health anymore. We have a variety of health items, and I feel like, generally speaking, we can keep on top of it. But after having done several focus upgrades in a row, figured, let's just make sure that he doesn't get winded too easily. I do feel like on the higher difficulty levels, it would matter a lot more to make sure that you can keep your health up. Got not one, but 2 question marks up there. If they're survivors, we can get a whole bunch of experience and cash for bringing them in. And again, it's sounding a bit dangerous up there.
Nothing but murderers and drifters and raiders.
So, I've basically blown through the entire suppressor that we have here. Yeah, if we're going to do any of this, it's going to be... crossbow or nothing. So we just poisoned that guy. Hopefully he will turn on his friends. Yeah, whoever he cares about is about to have a rough day of it. And while he's busy with that, let's see if we can clear out a few of the zombies before they come at us from behind later on.
What the hell happened here? Let's quit having a look around.
I really like the sound of superior mace. Yeah, this is actually better than what we have. Okay.
What we got?
Superior mace, let's give it a spin. Oh, he's gone. All right. Terrorist X-Play is correctly pointing out that they're freakers, not zombies. Yes, technically they are infected and alive. For anybody who is coming by, they are also beginning to show signs of higher thinking, as we've seen in the story. And I feel like we've seen some examples of that in gameplay, where on a couple of occasions I've snuck up behind a zombie and they suddenly go the basic equivalent of, haha, I tricked you, and immediately turn around and grab Deacon. I don't actually know that that's supposed to be a sign of their intelligence, but it feels like it is. Come on, man. Hey, look, buddy, it's more for you, right? I just took out your dining companion. Oh, dear. Maybe we can distract him away. Hello to Tashir Games. Tashir, we were just talking earlier about that super fun fighting game stream that you did earlier. That was a really good time. Also, we pulled a very, very funny clip. I don't want to ruin it, but if you check out Tashir's recent clips from today, there was one match that was really memorable. Okay, I think we're good for here. Oh, no, wait. There's something or someone in there. This is what we came here to find. Well, here we both are. As I gazed soulfully into his eyes, I realized what I'd been out here fighting for all this time. A strange calm came over me, and I realized that no matter what, I'd already made my mark on the world. I also prayed to God that the game hadn't crashed, and that eventually it would bring up a dialogue choice where I could select which camp to send him to. Slowly, as the moments ticked by, I began to lose hope, and realized that I was probably going to have to open up the pause menu and reload a checkpoint and lose all this progress. A strange sense of ennui came over me. I thought about the drifting clouds overhead and how I never really wondered about it before, but I guess their existence was more placid than mine was. I said a curse word and opened the pause menu. God damn it. So, this has never happened before. I can't move. I'm just going to have to reload. Disappointing. That's, honest to God, if this is not... I think this might be the first actual bug that we've encountered in the game. Fortunately, it checkpoints all the time, so we will see how far back this puts us. What is it, episode 19? Bug number 1? Oh, boy. Okay, well, we found a Nero injector. Okay. It's just a short drive down the road. We're back on track. And thank you to Tashir. Between you and me, if we see those question marks pop up again, I might just let them keep blinking and continue on down the road. Also, why does it want me to take the turn off here? Because it seems like I can just go straight and then... Oh, I see. This went up to like a little lookout. Okay, very good. Yeah, today's episode of Tashir was the
Deer
most...
crossing. You know, there was a time where that was a bad idea, and you know what? It still is.
The most of Killer Instinct on the Xbox One, or sorry, he was playing on the PC, the others were playing on Xbox One, I assume. But the most of that game I've seen by a very large margin. I'd only ever really seen screenshots of it, so it was a lot of fun to see.
This looks like the spot. Let's go find some silicate.
Him and friends play. Also, I did not...
Right, fellas, how you getting inside?
I did not realize that Orchid held her little lightsaber batons now. I thought that they were, like, attached to the wrists. Either they changed the character's design, or I'm wrong. Or both. I can accept both. Hey, if you shoot a newt with a residue bolt, do they attack other newts? No, they just piss off. They don't do anything. Okay. It was worth a shot. I figured we might have an ally on the side. Cool. Now, most of the time, newts will only attack you if you're low on health, and Deacon's currently at max health. But
should be able to...
on occasion, when they feel their numbers are superior, they will simply sweep down and start like attacking from behind. And it's a little bit like fighting a very, very angry Mogwai. They don't do that much damage, but in a pack, they can really ruin your day. Huh. How are we getting in here? I can probably climb up on top of this lean-to, but it'll A, collapse, and B... No, actually, we can get up onto the roof from there. Yeah, maybe there's something on the roof. There is something up here on the roof. I'm going to go put this gas canister next to the bike for later. Switch to a shotgun.
Yeah. A mom and pop store. Oh, where the hell is the silicate? Here we go. Somebody didn't know how to park. Come on, bitch. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Let's park this anywhere.
Hold on. Hurry up. Deacon.
Cut it out.
Okay, whatever we've got to do here, we'd better hurry, because that might bring in a lot of guys. Also, Tashir's saying that as far as he knows, Orchid always held her batons. Yeah, I very likely am misremembering. Orchid is the only Killer Instinct character that I ever developed any facility for, and much like Dalsim, there was a narrow period in time when I'd sort of gotten really comfortable with one of her combos, and used it against my friend to the point that he quit playing. Like, a super long ultra combo that he couldn't figure out how to counter or break, and for all I know, it was an actual imbalance in the game, and then he didn't want to play anymore. So that's the way that fighting games go for me.
Got the silicate you requested.
Corporal St. John, yes, I'm here. I'm in a meeting with Lieutenant Weaver.
Corporal St. John, when are you doing another run for me?
I don't know.
Weaver! Corporal, report in to me when you get back to the island. Lieutenant Whitaker out.
Fucking Weaver now. What the fuck is he doing? Bunch of murdering vagrants. Hey, Doc, you there? This is Corporal St. John, the Doc Jimenez. Come back.
St. John, how's the arm?
Hold on, we will find out how the arm is in just a second. Is there something else we can do while we're out here? Another supply run for Sarah, that's what we just did. Run a bounty job for Wizard Island. Where would that be? A very long way away. If we wanted to do... We've got these. Oh, cries must be the crows. Okay, got it. And then we've got that one, which we can't actually physically get to, and leave all that by the door. So that's Weaver. And... Oh, he wants to go back there. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do a couple things. Let me come up here, and we're going to get this historical marker.
Good. That ointment, or whatever it is that you gave me, it's, yeah, it's working great.
Wait, what? No. Hold on. What the hell just happened? Sorry. No. Wait. Okay, sorry. For people who are watching this in the future, they're not going to understand this. Tashir just had a whole bunch of messages deleted by posting a link, which he is allowed to do. Hold on a second. I apologize. I never want to leave dead air, but let me check something, because this is really disappointing. Hold on. All right, sorry, everybody. That is really... And now we can post a link. So, Tashir, I just double-checked. I checked myself. You're on the VIP list. I have no idea why it would have terminated that... Okay, Mia says that she figured it out. Okay, thank you.
I'll be the judge of that.
Hey, so I'm actually just checking in to see, to see how well you know Lieutenant Weaver.
Lieutenant Weaver? I know him as well as I know any of the officers. What?
I don't know. I'm just, I'm doing some runs for them, for him and Lieutenant Whitaker, and it seems like he's, I don't know, he's in her face all the time, and, I don't fucking like it.
Lieutenant Whitaker can take care of herself. Listen to me, St. John. The Colonel tolerates a certain amount of razzing amongst the officers. If I were you, I'd stay out of it.
All right, Doc.
And don't worry about Lieutenant Weaver. He's no saint, but I've met worse. Jimenez out.
We live in a world where worse is just roaming rape gangs, so worse doesn't really speak well of him. Okay, so for clarity, the link that Tashir put up was of the little narration. I really appreciate that, and I'm sorry that it deleted messages. It is not supposed to do that. You're on the VIP list, and it... Anyway, Mia, later on I'll ask what was done incorrectly on this side, because it is as disappointing for me to have chat messages deleted as it is to lose elements of an episode. So, by the way, I started a bit ago. Also, why am I here? Oh, I just wanted to get the thing. Okay, I think we can leave. Earlier today, we ran a quick test of a new way to stream from the PlayStation 4. If you're watching this now or in the archives, it isn't of the highest quality, certainly not compared to some of the PC stuff that we do. And so we ran a quick test to see, is there another way to do it? And this idea came to us by way of Tashir Games, More Than Amiya, and He Who we were all sort of brainstorming. I think Deacon might have been on it as well. Like, And the idea was, can you do a remote play from your PlayStation 4 to the PC and then stream that to OBS? And Dr. Teflon was here, and he said that he knows some people who've tried it, but it seemed to cause some input lag. So today, we did a quick test. And by quick, it actually turned out to be a couple hours because the game we tested with was super fun, but that's a separate topic. And at least on our network, I was not able to detect any input lag. Now, we weren't playing this, which would have been the best test available, but it felt real good. It played well, and the end result was nice and sharp. If you're watching this in the modern day, you can check it out in our video section. It's not going to be archived, but it will... it's a nice...
I smell it. It's got to be getting close.
Sorry, I'm just burning out this nest real quick. I hope. It's up right now, and actually, I would appreciate it if people chose to sort of sweep through and check it out and just make sure that it plays okay for you, because that may be the way moving forward. Also, Alec Nax is saying that he had mentioned...
Another nest. Let's go. Gotta be close to a nest. Whew, I can smell it.
Trying to get multiple nests all at once.
Another nest.
Good.
Burn it down. Nest. Whew. Gotta be right around here. Another one. Yeah, time to light it up.
Alec Nax is saying that he'd pointed out earlier that they were called criers. Yeah, I think I remembered somebody saying that, and it was most likely Alec Nax. All right, let me hop the fence here. The plants that you'll see me pick from time to time are mostly for cash and trust back at the base. We're in a relatively fresh area. Deacon is trying to make a name for himself, and that has actual gameplay consequences as well. So I'm taking these little moments to run off the beaten path and get these berries and herbs and lavender. This apparently I'm completely full on, but I might be able to craft some more bolts. Nope. Was watching on... Okay, sorry, that was a lot of sentences that didn't go anywhere. On Twitter, there's a guy whose name I regrettably don't remember right at the moment, and it's really a shame because he does some really good sort of one-man videos, mostly about being a Twitch streamer. And one that he did most recently was about when people sort of drop in on your Twitch chat, but mostly just to self-promote. And he gave, a few different examples of that. And he is very funny. I regret that I don't remember who it was that either liked it or whatever. I need to follow that guy myself because I think that he puts out some really good stuff. It's not the first video that I've seen. But yeah, it was... the thing I like about it is that he's funny and he's also correct. And basically his message in this one was, hey, if you're in one person's stream, don't advertise for somebody else or yourself. Now, what I like to do, I really like drawing attention to other people's streams. And I want to make sure that folks like, hold on, there's a big war happening apparently. Tashir and More Than a Mia and Patikan and Sanka and everybody else gets a chance to sort of get shouted out and do their stuff and draw attention to themselves. But hold on. Yeah, I'd say generally as a rule, if you're in if I visit Tashir's stream, for example, and he asks me what I was up to, I might say one thing about the game that I'm playing, but then pretty quickly turn the attention back to Tashir's stream, because that's what everybody's there for. Nobody wants a long story about what I was doing before, when I'm streaming next, or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to look up the name of that guy, and somebody may have posted it. Oh, okay. So somebody stopped by and posted something. Apparently somebody decided to stop by and give an object lesson in what we're discussing. Whatever it was, it looks like it was grabbed by most likely Mia, so thank you very much for that. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, and also, by the way, the only thing I didn't see covered in that video is don't go into one person's stream and then advertise for a different person's stream, because that winds up making them look bad. Like, you're not helping the person that you like, you're actually hurting them by making them look like they're complicit in this very, very ill-advised advertising.
Actually, yeah. Served with a guy from Long Island. Accent's kind of hard to miss.
No shit, right? Let me tell you, man. Before shit went down, I used to run this website called You Need Guns? I Got Guns.com.
Jesus, holy shit. That's where I've seen you before. You had a cable show. My old man used to watch it back in the day.
Hey, your old man had good taste. Goddamn right I did. I used to travel the country hitting up out-of-the-way gun shows, flea markets, shit like that.
I guess this is about as out of the way as it gets.
I guess it is at that, huh?
I really enjoyed Deacon recognizing somebody from from a site he knew back in the day, and all we get to see is the man's crotch.
Corporal St. John, you stay safe.
Gee, nice. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Boy,
Hello,
it's weird
Sarge.
to wish anybody a happy Monday, but I feel like at least this one went okay here.
That's
So,
it.
Corporal? All right, take care.
okay, so we're gonna head in here, right? We picked up ammo, suppressor. Oh, we need gasoline, real quick. Boy, you run out of gas out in the wilderness one time, and you swear it'll never happen again.
Corporal.
So, man, I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
I knew you from before. Well, not personally, you know, but I'm from Farewell. Same as you. Me and my friends, we used to watch you guys around town, the mongrels, I mean. Riding those hogs, wearing your leathers. Man, we thought you guys were so badass.
Right. Is that right?
Yeah, man. Had a lot of free time on my hands. I had to drop out of high school, you know. Knocked up my girlfriend, had to get a job. Hey, if you ever decide to, you know, start up an MC, mongrels, whatever, just count me in, okay? I'm down.
Don't hold your breath.
Sure, man. Yeah, no, just saying. Corporal, see ya.
Yeah, G Nice. I hope you're having a nice, easy entry into the work week. Mine is going to be a little bit unsettled tomorrow, but like I said earlier, we're just going to sort of like power through it and hopefully find some way to constructively move forward. I'm just keeping one eye on the trust meter. If you look all the way over on the right-hand side, that orange text where it's number 1, that means that we're trust level 1. We got 25,000 monies, but it's that other number that I'm really paying attention to. We're almost at trust rank 2, and that'll be very valuable because then some new weapons and stuff unlock. All right, let's go turn in the quest that we got. Which is definitely...
Hey,
over here.
How's life?
Sarge.
Lieutenant. Nah, man. Leave that shit by the door. No. I mean all that army shit.
Oh. Okay. I think that's what you were looking for.
All right. Yeah, this is great. Hey, just wait a second.
It's the Cinnabar we picked up in the previous episode.
Polystyrene.
Yeah, you know, like white foam coffee cups, packing peanuts, shit like that.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, man. By the way, how did it go? With the Wizard Island Witch?
You mean Lieutenant
Whitaker?
Man, I thought you were gonna leave all that shit by the door. That'll be all, Corporal. That'll be all.
Oh, we're so close to trust rank 2. Also, I'm sorry, so is that Weaver? Because Weaver sucks, and I think it's that guy. I also have 2 points. 3 points, I take it back. All right, let's spend some points. So, regain some stamina when taking damage, but my stamina is pretty high. Significantly increases stamina regeneration rates, which the longer the bar, the more helpful that is. And then improves the initial recovery and duration of a health cocktail. I haven't used any of those yet is the issue, so let's check this out. Ammo capacity for all ranged weapons. I think that's an easy purchase. All right. Increases projectile penetration. That also sounds real good. Headshot kills recover health. I think we have a winner. I've got 1 more point, and rather than take another ranged one, let's check out these melee skills. Yeah, increase the chance of critical hits and takedowns by 25%. Return the silicate to Sarah, who is here.
Weaver, I swear to God.
What, are you afraid of a little competition?
Get out!
Is there a problem? Ma'am?
Just a friendly discussion, Corporal. Lieutenant.
What was that all about?
Nothing. It's just... Weaver, he thinks that the answer to everything is just to burn it all to the ground. God, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Here.
Thank you.
No, don't.
What now, Deacon?
Thank me. Don't thank me. Every time you thank me, I end up outside with another one of your bullshit requisition forms.
My bullshit. That's what you think this is. That
I
everything that I'm doing is
mean
just
that.
bullshit.
No.
Of course you didn't mean it. You know, I don't understand why you're still here.
Well, then let me enlighten you. I spent the last 2 years killing freaks. One by one, up close. So close that I could smell the flesh rotting between their teeth. So if you're working on something here that's gonna take them all out at once, fuck it, I'm in. But if you don't want me here, you know what? Just give the order, ma'am.
Deacon, wait. I'm sorry, okay? Look, I do need... I just... I appreciate your help.
Well, we hit rank 2, but now I'm just distracted by the fact that they've come so far to find each other, and they're still so far apart.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is Lieutenant Weaver. Have you even looked at my requisition form yet? I see you doing runs for the witch almost every day. I'm starting to feel left out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes, sir. Polystyrene, you need polystyrene, right?
Yeah, that's right, polystyrene. If you're having trouble finding it, there's a wrecked truck down on Highway 97, south of Chameau, beneath the water tower. Think you can find it?
I'm not... Look, I'll find it. The wrecked truck, okay? I'll get you your, polystyrene.
See that you do. Weaver out.
Weaver is super talking down to Deacon and also hitting on his wife. So that's 2 out of 3, buddy. And yeah, Alec Nax is having a nice... I guess I'm trying to get down here. Yes. All right, well, on the way, I wouldn't mind getting some of these historical markers, and also this Nero research site if I can. Alec Knights is saying that he is watching this stream, eating a chicken sandwich, and playing some No Man's Sky. So, almost every morning, I don't think I've ever, like, specified this. Almost every morning, I'll wake up, and I gotta wake up super early, like, I gotta wake up very early. So, I'm basically having breakfast on my own, and what I'll usually do is, as I'm getting dressed and you know, getting something to eat and then having some morning coffee, put on The Sunny Panda at twitch.tv/The Sunny Panda, and if he's not on for some reason, like they had a major lightning storm where he was today, and if he had gone down, then it would have been Alsoa TV. That's ALSOA TV. Very good company in the mornings, and then sort of enjoy my morning breakfast and have this one kind of quiet moment before the whole rest of the day kicks off. And it's just... Well, now I have to skin it. And it's mostly because in those early morning points, I like the company. Like, I like having, like, some sound in the background and somebody's having a good time, and they're just good company. And I feel the same way in the afternoons when I come home and Tashir is on, or Patikan, or More Than Amia in the evenings, and we get to spend that time. And oftentimes there'll be like something else that I'm working on for like work or something in the background. But I know that Tashir said the same thing. Like, he'll be working on his music. Like, I bet a lot of his most recent album was at least partially worked on with other streams in the background. You can find the album by following the link on his Twitch page, and that work was probably done at least in part with other folks sort of like chatting in the background, hopefully having a good time and occupying that brain space of like, I'd like to have some interaction with others as well. And I think that's a super cool part of it. Some of my sometimes you have these fun rituals that you do at certain times of the day or certain points in the year where it's like, I have such fond memories of this experience that I want to try to recreate it.
Corporal St. John, this is Colonel Garrett. Report.
Yes, sir.
Corporal, yes. This is of the utmost urgency. A soldier, an officer, has gone AWOL.
An officer?
A traitor of the worst kind. He murdered 2 enlisted men and stole a bike from the motor pool. He's been spotted on the South Rim Drive. The stolen bike has a blue tank. Find him, Corporal.
Yes, sir. I'll chase him down.
Corporal, bring him back. Alive.
Alive, sir.
We're going to hang him, Corporal. An example for anyone who thinks they are above militia regulations, who thinks they are above the laws of God.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed, Corporal.
Interesting.
As tends to come up from time to time, I have no objection to
St. John to Whitaker.
Hold on.
Corporal St. John, yes. Matt, the Colonel is here. I was just telling him how helpful you've been.
Corporal St. John? Yes. Lieutenant Whitaker has been singing your praises.
Just doing my job, Colonel. Sir.
I'm glad. Lieutenant Whitaker's work is well behind schedule, perhaps with your help.
Matt, I've told you. Look, biology, the work that I'm doing, is far more complicated than just building a bomb. Weaver is...
Lieutenant Weaver is ahead of schedule. If you don't make similar progress, I'm going to have to pull resources from you and give them to him. Is that clear, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir, Colonel.
Carry on.
Is everything okay? It sounds a lot like...
Sorry, I have to go.
Learn something new every day.
When I was growing up, do we think we can get here? Let me see if we could get here, because it'd be another upgrade point for us. Or like a stat boost. I don't really know what to call it. When I was growing up, there was this one day, just a random December day, when it was snowing hard enough that we wound up getting a 2-hour delay from school. It wasn't enough to close the school. We had a 2-hour delay. And so I'm sort of kicking around. I'm disappointed that it's not going to be the whole day off. And I wind up installing and starting to play Star Control 2, which, if you guys don't know, is sort of a story-heavy, combat-heavy, space combat adventure game on the PC. In a weird way, it's kind of a role-playing game, and there's different dialogue choices you can make, and they'll wind up influencing certain directions that the story takes, but 2 hours was not nearly enough time to get into that, but that wound up launching a playthrough
Beacon.
that I got pretty deep into. And for years after that, I would install Star Control 2 in the wintertime. It was just sort of like every year I'd get the hankering to play, and it was very much tied to that memory of that 1 2-hour delay. It was so much fun, and I wound up doing that every year after, until eventually, many years down the line, wound up defeating Star Control 2. And then I never played it again.
Recorder. Not sure I want to listen to this.
Hold on, we'll hear this, but I do have one more thing to say about it.
Hey, you on duty tomorrow? Forgot to check the roster. You? Yeah. CO has me on 4 days straight. You know if they can do that? Did he do it? Yeah. Well, then I guess they can. We got a lot to do, not a lot of time. Yeah, I get that. But shit, Doc. Come on. Writing was pretty hard. Not hard enough.
What, not enough free time to play checkers in your heated bunkers? Well, that's champagne problems.
The other thing that was sort of very memorable to me... Haha, now we can get in here. See, this is the... wait, is it? No. Okay, sorry, I thought it was the college campus. It is not. I'm going to go get the thief. Star Control 2 was a game that I played probably over the course of 5 or 6 years, if not more. And what I would do is I took detailed notes as I would play about where to go, where I had found something. Here's a planet that's like rich in this particular resource that I knew that I would need. So in a small way, it was like playing the game... I don't know how to put this. What I would do is I would keep all of those notes in the game box, and then I would come back to it like a year later. I would take out the notes and retrace my steps of all the things that I had done. Because today, I mean, we all have consoles, and we're just going to leave those infected wolves to fight those infected people. Today, if you want to go back to your save game, you just put the game back in, or pull out the external hard drive that has your save. Hold on. You know, I left you guys plenty of delicious infected to eat. I don't know why you came down here after me. Oh, Incinerator remembers playing Star Control on the 3DO. I never got a chance to play that version. We had a 3DO. Only person that I knew in the entire neighborhood that had a 3DO, but my family had a 3DO. It was a very neat system in ways that would not hold up today, and today I would tell you it was not a very good system. But at the time, it was super cool and was significantly better than some of the other consoles that it was up against, at least technologically, if not in terms of the variety of games that it had. Lots of full motion video games, for example. But I never got a chance to play that version of Star Control. Didn't have the cash for it.
Gotta take a closer look.
A closer look at something.
Nope. Wrong direction.
I bet it's down here. Yep. Okay, I need a functioning bike. So I'm going to have to bring the bike down here. But yeah, back in the day, you didn't have like a cartridge that had your save game on it, or like it was saved to the internal console memory. When I stopped playing Star Control 2 because I was bored and wanted to play something else, I would lose all of that progress. So what I would do is I had all of these detailed notes, and when I wanted to play the game, I would take out the notes and retrace all the steps so that I could get back to more or less where I was. And frankly, in Star Control 2, a lot of it is in the journey. I really like the dialogue. I really like the space combat. I really like the power curve, where at first you'll come up against an enemy and they seem like impossibly difficult to fight. And then after you get the right upgrades and so forth. Wait, I'm going to try it. The bike might be facing the wrong way. I don't know how this is going to go.
All right. What have we got? Gotcha.
Colonel, I've spotted him.
Get on the bike.
I want him alive. Yes, sir. Colonel, I'll get him. St. John out. All right. Come on, you asshole.
Damn it! No!
Of Incinerator saying that he remembers playing Way of the Warrior, which was Naughty Dog's first game that nobody talks about. I would not have known about that game. I think I know of it. Was that like a full motion? Oh boy. Who the hell is doing that?
Hey, asshole! Stop the damn bike!
Okay.
What are you doing, Corporal? You got the wrong guy!
The question there was going to be, is Way of the Warrior a full-motion video heavy fighter? So I think I have a vague memory of the name.
What did you do, you son of a bitch? No.
Okay, what the hell? Going AWOL is one thing, but you didn't have to murder 2 men to do it.
Let go. Please. Just let me go. I'll tell you where I stashed it. I swear.
Sorry, pal. Tell it to the Colonel.
And Incinerator saying that it was a fighter that featured White Zombie for level music. I bet if I saw it, I would have a memory.
Colonel,
I never owned it.
I've got him.
I don't think I ever
Alive.
played it.
Transmitting coordinates now.
But I bet I saw it.
Corporal, good. I'm sending a patrol now. Report back to me. Garrett out.
All right, my bike didn't get the best of that. We're going to use some of our scrap to fix it up.
Good.
Now, to my eternal disappointment, we cannot siphon gas out of the tank. And it's smashed up, so we don't even get any scrap off of it. All right. So there was one other thing that we were going to go get something off of an abandoned truck. Yes, polystyrene. So here's the fun thing, one of many like cool things about this game. It seems to intuit which thing I would want to do next, because this is already selected. I didn't even have to select it. The thing about the 3DO is that some of the games that I played the most, I have no recollection of the title. For example, and someone is going to like Google this and come up with it immediately. There was a game for the 3DO in which it was sort of an Independence Day style scenario. This was way before the movie Independence Day came out. And in the game, there's a large-scale alien invasion, and you were a rookie pilot who was... Oh, we can't open up the back of this. You were a rookie pilot stationed on this space station, and you and your space plane, along with the squadron that you were with, were going to fly down to Earth, and it was this sort of these large open levels where you had a lot of control over where you went, and yet it was still sort of like a... it wasn't that you could go anywhere, right? It wasn't like an Ace Combat game with a huge open map. But you had some freedom in where you could go, and the intro and a lot of the like radio communiques were done via full motion video. And I distinctly remember the little intro as you were like sortieing out of the space station base and flying down to Earth to fight off this alien invasion. The commander of the squadron gave you like a little pep talk, and it ended with like, you know, everybody watch your six, boomer out. And I just really, I always liked the delivery of that line. That was a super fun game back in the day. Something like Earthstrike Defense Force or something like that. It had, to my memory, a terribly generic name. Sewer Shark, very fun game back in the day. The thing I like about Sewer Shark, and warning, I am going to ruin the game Sewer Shark, or at least the story of the game Sewer Shark, and since there's not much of a game to it, there's not much else to play, so if you always secretly dreamed about playing Sewer Shark, maybe mute out for a second. I always liked that in Sewer Shark, it's your character's first day on the job, and he gets partnered with basically a veteran who has decided for no reason that he's going to be the co-pilot. He's not even going to drive the thing. He's going to be basically going to sit back and let you dictate whether he survives or not. He tells you at the very beginning that your job is to deliver 1 million pounds of tube steak, which I always took to be an actual delivery run, but it's possible that he meant that you're just going to go in there and shoot like 1 million pounds worth of animal meat off the walls, which is what you actually do in the game. But then on your first day on the job, you completely overthrow society, root out an evil conspiracy, and wind up getting to retire on the beaches of Solar City. It's not even 3 hours after orientation. It's like Dragon Age Inquisition, except instead of going on a grand adventure that lasts for weeks or months... Hold on a second.
Captain Curry is retrieving the prisoner as we speak. We'll have his fair trial tomorrow. And then we'll hang him at dusk.
Fair trial?
Of course. Every man deserves a fair trial. And then a fair hanging by the neck until dead.
Yes, fair trial. Then, right, anyway, just reporting in, St. John.
Water tower. This is it.
I think Deacon is working really, really hard to not care about this. Also, why is it telling me about... and also, Rickety's asking who else remembers the Daedalus encounter. Like, the name is familiar, and that's it.
Criers, a whole goddamn nest of them. I gotta burn that nest out, or they're never gonna leave me alone.
Okay, we will burn it out.
I'm gonna need shotgun ammo. Lots of shotgun ammo.
I still...
Okay. No, just no shit. Polystyrene.
Rickety, what was the premise of the Daedalus encounter? That's not the game that had... Oh, gosh, what was her name? Oh, the woman from Wayne's World. I can't think of her name. Also a singer. Darn. She was in a game. Boy, this is really going to bother me now. And now I'm trying to remember if it was the Daedalus encounter, because the name is very familiar.
Be right here. Gonna need more.
All right, hold on, we're going to do this... Yeah, somebody Google search the name of the woman who played Wayne's
That's gotta be close.
girlfriend in
Time to burn.
Wayne's World, and then the video game that she was in, and see if it was the Daedalus encounter. That's plenty of information to go on, right? Also, why was Deacon saying that he needs lots of shotgun ammo? I guess maybe it was in case the criers came out, but it's after dark. Yeah, that actress slash singer was everywhere for like 3 years, and then it felt like she disappeared. All right, this is... You know what? Let's use a bandage, because there's one right here that I can use. It would be super interesting to me, now that I think about it, if somebody decided to do a playthrough of this and said...
Just a few more.
If not no crafting, because that'd be really difficult, then... like, no crafting of medical supplies. Just, like, arbitrarily decided, nope, it's going to be what I can afford to purchase, and that's it. Tia Carrera, thank you. Now, the question is, was Tia Carrera in the Daedalus encounter?
Up in flames.
Up in flames, he says.
Damn criers.
Deacon is really motivated by enemies that I cannot see and also are not bothering me.
Gotta be close to a nest. Whew, I can smell it.
All right, well, for these single boys, we're just going to go like this. Another positive thing about the game, the hitboxes on those nests is real generous. I have never fired at one of the nests and have it just arbitrarily decided that I hit the arm of the tree or the lamppost or anything. There was another role-playing game on the 3DO, which, again, I don't remember the names of any games that I played on the 3DO. It was, the most standout thing to me was that it had this very piano-heavy soundtrack, and it was just all in on the music. Somebody had really gone to town on designing all of these, like, piano medleys that would dominate the tone of the game. And I remember that I bought it or went into it expecting something like Final Fantasy, and instead it was this sort of behind-the-shoulder, third-person navigate through this 3D kind of maze thing. And I'm trying to even remember how the combat worked. But the standout thing in that game was the soundtrack. And I keep intending to try to find the game or look it up, because I want to hear some of those piano tracks again. I feel like they... You know how after you've spent 150 hours in Persona, and then like a year goes by, and then you hear the piano, the Velvet Room theme again? I remember I played so much of Persona 3, and then 9 months later, a year later, I went in to start playing Persona 4, and as soon as that Velvet Room theme came on, it just pushed me back in time like a Star Trek protagonist. Just the world shifted and all of my thought patterns reformed to where I'd been a year earlier. It was so powerful, that sound, and I feel like the themes from that like weird 3DO role-playing game would be very similar. We have 6 out of the 7 things. For some reason, the polystyrene is all over the place. Wow! Mia has confirmed that I successfully remembered that Tia Carrera was in the Daedalus encounter, which is officially the only thing that I know about the Daedalus encounter. I feel like I just won Jeopardy! Okay, I thought that maybe there would be some more polystyrene cups on this little island. There are not. You know, I'd also expect them to be, like, in the water. Although if they were here, they probably would have floated away, huh? But yeah, Rickety, never played the Daedalus encounter, for better or worse. Okay, I'm not sure that I checked on top of these rocks. Tia Carrera and or her band also did the most credible cover of Ballroom Blitz. I actually prefer it to the original. And I know that people are booing and throwing rocks at me right now, but I don't know. I really liked her cover of Ballroom Blitz, which was on the Wayne's World soundtrack. And if I never hear Bohemian Rhapsody again, it'll be one play short. I feel like before I die, I'm going to listen to that song exactly once more, and then the sweet grip of death will take me. Wow, Alec Naxi in No Man's Sky just warped about 6,000 light years. If I were to guess, that is... Well, I don't want to say how I think that happened, because that might be a spoiler. Joseph Anderson. So, Joseph Anderson, we're always on the lookout for interesting YouTubers, interesting opinions, interesting Twitch streamers. Joseph Anderson is one of those folks who falls squarely in the realm of, this person does not require my shoutouts or my support. He has, like, a very, very large following. And I have to say, it is deserved. I don't agree with everything that he has to say, which means that he's a human being and so am I. But take that. Okay. He's very thoughtful, and that's what I like about him. This is not a man who shoots weird opinions off the cuff to be controversial. And he even goes to great lengths to, I'm just searching the same places over and over again. Where do we think I haven't looked? In any event, I was just going to say that he did a video about No Man's Sky, and for clarity, this was the release version of No Man's Sky. It really would not apply to the version of the game that exists today. It was very good, and in the way that his videos tend to be, very funny in a kind of dry sort of way. It's a rag. Let's see if we can make another Molotov with it. Nope. No. I'd say at this point his video stands as a testament of what the reaction was like to No Man's Sky. There we go. I should have just used survival vision.
On my map, have Corey send some men out here to get the rest.
Oh, okay. There was no trickery to it, or no special methods used.
Let's get the hell out of here before a horde comes through.
Yeah, unfortunately, we might be a little bit late on the before a horde comes through. Okay. The goal now is to get back to the bike without drawing the attention of all of these guys simultaneously.
Come on, come on, come on.
I think we're past the... Yep. Nope. Deacon, switch weapons, buddy. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. Yeah, Joseph Anderson is very interesting to me in that even on the games where I don't agree with his assessment and feel like he's being a little bit too reductive in the assessments that he's giving, it's not that he's wrong. It's just that he doesn't reflect my experience with that same game. And those are the kinds of critics or reviewers that I like the most. The folks that they're arguing in good faith and bringing to light, bringing up for discussion things that I may not agree with, but I at least find interesting to talk about. Somebody had asked in this channel, I think as recently as the last episode, have we ever considered, doing game reviews here? And my response to that is there's a lot of effort that goes into that. For clarity, it's not the work that I object to, it's the time. It's the amount of time that it would take, because if we decided to start doing video reviews, like those reviews that Joseph Anderson does, those are, what is all this? Wow, something big went down here. He plays those games for 100 hours, and then he writes the script, and he captures the footage at some point along that path, probably when he's playing for the first time. Then he combs through the footage so that he can stitch it together to underscore the points that he wants to make in the script that he wrote. And then once that's done, he has to record it and edit it all together with all of those elements. And then there's probably some rewrites or some additional information. He has made reference to interviews that the developers gave and pulled in footage from other material as well. To do something like that well, like really well, crud. I personally really enjoy work like that, but it is a ton of time that you're putting into it. And if we decided to do something like that here, it would be in place of a lot of other stuff like streaming. Basically, we'd go silent for about a week and then come back with a video that I would really enjoy it. I really would, but until it can be sort of a more full-time gig, it would be challenging to do in the way that I would kind of want to. That said, it's not off the table. You know, to do something a little bit less formal, a little bit, I really want to stop here for gas, but...
We should look for fuel.
Yeah, we should look for fuel. I've got ammo. I'm not going to bother with a suppressor, though. We'll shake them all out. Alright, did I have enough fuel to get back to base? Probably, but this way we will save some cash. Where do you think the fuel is? I'll also say that a game like Days Gone is the sort of game that I would most want to review, because I feel like it's an experience that I want to take and show to others and say, whatever you've heard, this game deserves another look, because it's simply not reflective of what the popular opinion is. How have I arrived at the one gas station in history that has, well, that's not true. I mean, lots of gas stations haven't had fuel at different points. Let me look up on the roof. Maybe a newt dragged the gas cans up here. Or maybe it's just a big pile of garbage. And a rag that I could legitimately use. Okay. I mean, true, I may just be overlooking it. And also, I may not even need it. But, for real... Boy, this is weird. One of the things that Joseph Anderson does that is like the specific element to him is that he does a lot of deconstruction on the actual components of the game, the structure of the game. When he talks about Tomb Raider, for example, he doesn't just touch on how well does the combat feel, what's the report like on the weapons, how does is the upgrade system well balanced, or is there one combination that blows the others out of the way? That's not really it. Instead, he sort of talks about the structure of how the game is put together. What are the gameplay loops that you go through? How long do they last? Yeah, there's no gas here at all. Boy, that's wild. Okay. It's time to leave. Someone is no doubt furiously pointing at the screen and saying, my God, man, look, it's right there, the bright red gas can. How are you overlooking it all of these times? Can I open this up? No. All right, well, nothing at the diesel station. We're going to see if we can find a way to coast, because there's not a lot of gas left. And this is not going uphill. So we'll see if we can get some momentum and then use our minimal amount of fuel to keep that momentum going. Unless we think there's any other... No, we should be able to make it. This is all going to be downhill. So, for example, in Tomb Raider, he sort of breaks down that the game is primarily made of combat sections, adventure sections, like exploration sections, sort of set-piece sections, and sometimes stealth sections. And that these different elements of gameplay don't often intersect with each other. They exist next to each other, but they don't usually exist in the same space. And he's not wrong. That is very much the way that crud... Really don't want to fight you, wolves, because I can't afford to stop. And for me personally, I feel like I would mention that kind of structural stuff in passing. But, and actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, he does make a point of... Crap. Okay. All right, boys, you wanted a fight? You got one. Yeah, I know it. The question is, can we wheel the bike up and out of here? There we go. We got like 1% fuel left. We just got to get it coasting. What I was about to say is that he doesn't actually market these as reviews most of the time. They are critiques. They are critiques of the game design. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about this, except to say that if you are in the mood for more sort of a very cerebral take on game design and what appeals to Joseph Anderson or not, check out his channel, because I find it very interesting. It would be easy for me to see how people would find his delivery a little bit dry. That I can certainly count one person in the room who feels that way. We're going to coast in here on fumes. We still have just the tiniest amount of gas left. Actually, I think that's it. I think this is just Deacon riding on a relatively flat plane. Yep. All right, so I'm going to pop out, because at this point we can run over. And the nice thing about being in camp is that when we refuel and repair the bike, they're going to wheel it over to the mechanic for us. Save a lot of time. Interesting. Patikins read earlier that Detroit Become Human, presumably this is the PC version, is going to get a Twitch extension so that viewers can vote on what happens. I would not want to do that for my first playthrough, but on a second playthrough, that might be a lot of fun.
Hey, I got the shit you were asking for.
Oh, good, good. Set it down over there. Let me get a piece. Okay. It's good. So how are things going with Lieutenant Whitaker?
How do you mean?
I see you coming and going, man. You're doing a lot of runs for her.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job.
Okay, man. Yeah, I tried to hit that once. when I first got here.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, that lady's got a fine ass. I'm an ass man. Can't help myself.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you?
Well, not too good. I mean, she threw me down on the ground, tried to break my goddamn arm. Listen up. You need to watch yourself with her. That lady's intense.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind. You need anything else?
No, but grab these and follow me.
Lady's got a fine ass.
Do you think when they recorded the dialogue that it wasn't yet part of Deacon's character model that he has the name Sarah stenciled onto his neck? Because I really feel like it would be a point of conversation.
You see, polystyrene is an aromatic hydrocarbon, while gasoline is made up of simple aliphatic hydrocarbons. You try saying that. Anyway, mix the two together, all those molecular chains break up into single covalent bonds.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Mr. Weaver here, by the way, is working on developing napalm.
Yes! That, my friend, is a napalm Molotov, and that is how we're gonna win this war. Once I fine-tune the formula, that shit's gonna burn hotter than an acetylene torch. Know how hot that is?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea. I worked in an auto shop. Do you need anything else?
Nah, man, I'm good. So goddamn close. Kaboom! Gonna blow up and burn, son! Taking it to their asses!
By the way, I didn't quite grab a clip of it, Deacon, but Deacon has been playing through the Uncharted games. Thank you. And today he was playing some Uncharted 2, and this is not in any way a spoiler if you haven't played it. He shot one guy, and just the ragdoll picked him up and spun him around like a ballerina, went twirling through the air. It was very funny. I wanted to grab a clip of that. Wait, before I go in there, which I'm going to go in there, I really want to repair and refuel the bike. And maybe wait for morning. I feel like it's been a while since Deacon had
Deacon St. John.
3 square and a cot.
Sarge, good to see you.
Let's see.
There you go. Credit burning a hole in your man purse or what? Okay, now that's more like it.
Okay, we also reached rank 2, so do we want to switch up things with the... I might try this. I got the Chicago Chopper, rather. Ooh. So we've gotten a ton of mileage out of Little Stubby, but we have an opportunity to get a higher tier pistol. I'm going to grab this.
Hey, you be careful with that one. You'll
and we're going to grab
this
rifle. Look at this. So the only reason I don't want this is that I do want to shoot an explosive arrow at something to kill it, and then, wow, look at that. I'm going to buy this.
Hey, now
I don't know if I'm going to
hardware,
equip it just yet.
Huh? Just saying.
Do I need to re-up on any of this ammo? No. But we're going to have to hit trust level 3 here to get the magazine upgrades. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use these weapons for a bit. Brand new loadout. Let's give it a shot.
Huh? Okay. Corporal St. John.
Yeah, Deacon, I remember which segment of the game it was. It was the one where I specified that when I played that segment, I died
Sarge.
many, many times.
Yep, I got just the tool for that.
Okay, and see, they wheel the bike over here, so now I don't have to
St.
go
John,
get it.
Deke, see you around.
Deke, Corporal in command.
Hey, Sarge. How's life?
All right, let's head in here. And he is, in fact, going to wait until morning.
Sarah.
Yeah, just put it on the counter, will you?
Okay.
I'm sorry. This is just really frustrating for me sometimes.
I wouldn't know. I just need another requisition form.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna give this one to you.
Why? Why not?
Because I'm gonna go with you this time. Let's go. Come on, soldier. See if you can keep up with me.
Yeah, right. When's the last time you went on a run? I mean, you know, out in the shit.
Hey, I've done supply runs like anyone else. I gotta admit, it's been a while.
Do you even have a bike?
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna ride with you on this run. No chance of us getting separated that way.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop with... Hey, you been inside the Ark yet?
The cave's here. Yeah, I got the grand tour when I arrived. From the Colonel himself.
Come on, even you gotta give the man some credit. For the vision, stockpiling, preparing, saving what we can.
Yeah, well, I'll give him this. This island is a goddamn fortress. Nothing's gonna get in here without a hell of a fight.
Exactly. Here, this is my tent.
Wow, nice place. It's got that woman's touch.
Right. I'm hardly ever here, and most nights I usually spend it on a cot in the lab.
Look at this. This'll get the job done.
It was a gift from Matt when I first joined up.
Matt?
The Colonel. Oh, Jesus, come on, Deacon. It's just a gun. Come on. Let's go this way. I want to show you something.
Following you.
When I got here, the militia had cut down almost every tree on the island. I asked Matt, the Colonel, to save the last one.
Oh, yeah? Why did you, do that?
Do you remember the weekend we rode up here? To Crater Lake, I mean, after we got married.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember thinking, God, when Mount Mazama blew up, how long did it take? The lava to cool and the soil to form, all these trees to grow. When all this is over, when we leave this fucking island, I want there to be at least one tree left.
Listen, these guys don't give a shit about any of that. I've been through their dead zone.
Look, the Colonel's focused on winning the war. The sooner I do my part, the sooner he'll stop burning everything to the ground.
Whoa. Sorry.
What's wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... Never mind.
Hold on,
Hold on tight. I remember. There's a community college east of here, off the highway. You know the one?
Yeah. Let's take the South Bridge. It'll be faster.
I'm with you.
Hey, so I gotta ask, all this stuff, the yeast, the silicon...
Why do I need it? The weapon I'm working on is a viricide. If I can isolate the virus that causes the cells to mutate, I can kill it.
Okay.
I still feel like there's like a really important conversation that these two haven't had that has established this level of distance between them. I understand why they had to feign some level of distance when they first came into contact.
Can
But
I ask you something? After that night in Farewell, what happened? I mean, how did you get out?
Well, we almost didn't. After the feds pulled out, anyone still alive started putting up roadblocks of their own, and they started shooting people on sight. We somehow made it to that refugee camp where we thought that you were going to be waiting, but like I said, it was gone. So we tried a few others, same story. No survivors, everything overrun. So within a week, the whole damn valley was a war zone. People were killing each other over scraps of food, sometimes killing each other for no reason at all. If Boozer and I hadn't stuck together, I don't think we would have made it.
Wait, Boozer? He's alive? Where is he? What happened to him?
Yes, he's alive, but he's at a camp up north. He can't ride anymore because he lost his arm. But he is alive.
I'm so glad he's alive. I'm really sorry. I should have asked you about him sooner.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Okay, my turn. Look, it's gonna sound stupid, but that night in Farewell, my mongrel's ring, do you still have it?
Deacon, I'm sorry. It's the Colonel's policy. They confiscate all jewelry when you come into the camp. They melt down the gold and silver to use in Weaver's project or whatever the hell. I forgot all about it. I'm really sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I don't know, I was just thinking out loud. It doesn't matter.
So does she not know
Here,
that,
I think this is it.
that Captain Corey's wearing it? Like he took it out? Maybe that's what he's upset about.
You been here before?
Once, before, you know, career day, they invited me to give a presentation on exciting careers in biochemistry.
What?
Nothing, just looking back, it should have been a talk on how to survive the end of the world. Come on. How are we gonna get through this? Should we find a way around?
No, hold on. I can boost you up there. You ready?
Yeah.
You got it?
Got it. Here, watch your head.
Got it.
Jesus, what the hell happened here?
This is one of the earliest survivor camps, set up before they figured out that hordes like to run along the main highways. It was dead long before I got here.
This entire place is gonna be crawling.
Yeah.
Do you know where we're going?
Like I said, I've only been here once, but I think the science building is back there.
Ah, damn it, boots. Okay.
Wait a second.
What's wrong?
Well, I mean, I don't want to bring the whole place down in this. We don't even know what's in there.
Well, we know what's in there. A bunch of goddamn news.
Now, come on, let's just go around. We're not getting through here.
No. Whoever was living here jammed the place up pretty good.
The thing
How
about
through here? The door's locked, but it doesn't look barricaded. Can you jimmy it?
I think I can get this.
The thing about the ring, for anybody joining in progress, is that it was not only their engagement ring that he gave to her,
Here, looks clear.
but also the ring that he gave to her when they were separated, on the promise that he'd be coming for it. She was wounded. He gave it to her. I'll track you down. We'll get back together.
Help me move this.
Hold on, okay.
Okay, by help. Okay.
You ready? Push! You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, shit. Back. Yeah.
All right, well, why don't you find another way?
No, wait a second. We can do this. We can do this. If we both go out there, we're just gonna pull them down on top of each other, so... Wait a second, what if... You climb up on top of here. You lay down covering fire. You take out the stragglers, I'll take out the rest.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I do this all the time. Just keep up a steady stream of fire, all right?
Deacon.
Once I'm through, just close this up tight.
All right.
This was not the time to come in with an all-new arsenal of weapons I've never fired before.
Yeah, come on down. It's clear.
You okay? God, Jesus, that was a little too close.
No, we had it all the way.
Gunfire's gonna bring in more.
Yeah, we'll be long gone by then.
Where now?
I don't know. They got the place barricaded up pretty good. See if there's a hole in any of these walls. Place where we can climb up.
All right, I'll look over here.
Anything?
Oh.
Hey, over here. There's an open window.
Coming.
Is there? Ah, okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, let me find something.
Sarah?
Hold on. I gotta find something I can throw down.
Oh, shit!
Deacon!
Oh, shit!
God damn it!
Just find something for me to climb on!
I'm on it!
Son of a bitch. Why is it so difficult for me to select Molotov? Oh.
Deacon, here! God damn it!
Oh, let me, okay, next opportunity, I gotta repair my weapon.
Oh, God, why are we laughing?
I don't know. You know, I remember you were always trying to talk me into going back to school.
Oh, yeah, well.
And now you finally got your way.
Well, better late than never. Oh, okay. Thanks. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Here, let me go first this time.
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say. It's like a bomb went off in here.
Yeah, maybe one did. Come on. I think we can get through here. The door's jammed.
Here.
No, I got this. I got it. See? I told you. See? Like I said, I got this.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
So, how badly do you need this piece of equipment?
All right, we're almost there. Look, we're not giving up now.
I'm just asking.
There's been so many great shots.
Someone needed to learn how to park.
It looks clear.
So many great shots of Deacon and Sarah, none of which we'll be able to use for the header image.
Huh. Check the buildings.
I can see the science building. It's over there.
Just gotta get through these barriers.
That's one thing. We want
Hey,
people
another open window.
Got it.
who look through our
Here, let me
collections
boost you up
to
again.
be able to browse, you know, look through
Don't
and
take
see
so
the
long
header
finding
images and
something
not
for you
have
to
anything
climb.
major spoiled. So
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, hold on. Hey, and try not to attract any more swarmers this time, all right?
Sure, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Ah! You motherfucker, no! No, damn it, no! No, no, no!
oh, can I push this over?
Sarah, hold on!
Really wish we thought of this first.
No. God damn it, Sarah!
Fudge.
Sarah! No! Damn it. Sarah!
Hey.
God, oh my God, there are so many of them. They just kept coming.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Come on.
I'm fine. Come on, we're almost there. This is the science building.
Yeah, it looks like this place has been shut up tight from the inside.
Come on, there's gotta be a way in.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I've killed freaks before.
Oh, I know. It's just...
Deacon, I'm fine. Let's go. Let's check this door. Can you open it?
No, it's jammed from the inside.
Let's go around the building. There has to be a way in.
I'm telling you, someone sealed it tight from the inside.
Well, we gotta check, right?
It won't open. Locked tight. Guess not.
I kind of assume that she'll call it out when we find an entrance, but figured we'd check.
Oh, God damn it!
Hey, it's okay. I'm sure we'll
Jammed like
find
all the rest.
another way.
Shit.
Wait, hold on for a second. Those are newts.
They're inside.
Those are newts in there, which means there's gotta be a way from the roof.
Come on. Come on, the roof's low over here.
Yep, we just have to find a way up.
I bet we can push this vehicle.
Sarah, here. Help me push this. We can use it to climb up.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, push!
How about this time we strictly go together? No more wandering off?
Far enough?
Yeah, hold up.
I'm an expert, you know.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, be ready. Newts can get pretty nasty when you trespass on their territory.
Just really wish we didn't have to kill the little shits.
What? What do you mean?
They remind me of that little girl. The one in Farewell.
The one that fucking stabbed you.
She didn't know what she was doing.
None of them know what they're doing. Won't stop them from killing you.
I know that.
Look out!
I got him!
Oh, that hit nothing.
Burn, you little shit! There's more of them! That's the last of them.
You enjoyed that?
What, killing newts? No, but... I mean, you gotta admit, they're pretty goddamn annoying.
You're right about that.
Also, this is not the... Oh, you know something? I think we might have found the, better weapon.
Here, give me your hand.
Okay.
The time I had to reload.
Careful. Steady.
I got this. All right. Careful.
Oh, not only are they annoying, but they smell like shit.
Yeah, well, you try living like them. See how you smell after 2 years.
No, thanks. Where are we going?
Try these doors. One of these is going to be a lab or a lecture room. Centrifuge has to be here somewhere.
I don't get it. There's no, bullet holes, no sign of it. Violence or attack.
Hemlock.
Jesus.
Over here.
Is that the, centrifuge you were looking for?
Yep, this is it. Come on.
Okay. Shit. Guess I should have done a better job of hiding the bike.
All right. Let's do this.
Stay put. Keep your head down.
Yeah, good idea.
Take cover.
I got him.
Crud. Who's hit?
Yeah, okay.
Nope. Sorry, Sarah. I am pulling to the right for some damn reason.
It's as clear as it's gonna get. Let's move.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't use my big ridiculous rifle. That would have been a great opportunity. Got a scope and everything.
I got a use for you.
Deacon, stay down.
Why? What?
Got it.
How you doing on ammo? Look out!
Damn it!
I can just burn him out.
I like his burn 'em out idea. If I can properly select the freaking Molotov. Oh, he is no joke at taking cover. What is happening?
Hold on a second. I gotta get that centrifuge.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I got it. Let's go.
Okay. I do not have all of the ammo, so we definitely want to get out of here.
Yeah, sort of noticed that.
There's more of them. A lot more.
We're gonna have to clear them out before we can get to the bike. You got any more of those smoke grenades?
Yeah.
We're up here, you can see the entire park. I watch where I'm going, and then you throw the grenades ahead of me. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, let's do this.
This plan would make a lot more sense if I had a tactical shotgun instead of a trio of long-range weapons. I'm mostly checking this for ammo. And well worth the Jimmy, I'd say. There are so many bodies to loot. I don't think we're going to get half of them. Let me pause for 1 second to see if there's anything I can or should be looting. Yep, we got pipe bombs, Molotovs, pipe bombs. Again, the purpose of doing this now is that a lot of these guys are going to have crafting materials on them. We just used a smoke grenade, so we might be able to... Nope, we're done. Okay. Just see if we can get any additional materials off these guys. You never know when they might have gunpowder, or like that person there just had a straight-up Molotov.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming at you.
You all right?
Am I all right?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I don't know. It's just that I remember the day that I met you. You fired my gun in the air to scare off those rednecks, and you're so scared you couldn't stop shaking.
Yeah, well, lots changed since then. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
What, happened to you, Sarah?
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, look, I get it. A lot's changed. Everyone we knew is gone, but it doesn't explain...
Explain what, Deacon? Why everyone in the Good Old Boys Club calls me the Wizard Island Witch?
Look, I don't give a shit about any of that.
Nothing's happened to me that hasn't happened to every other fucking person on this planet.
Yeah. Okay. If you say so.
Come on, let's move.
I'm coming.
I just still have so many questions. They're so angry at each other, and it just... Maybe it's just that we haven't gotten to see any scenes about what they were like after marriage, what things were like for them prior to the fall of society. I mean, there must have been some quiet times at home. Was there some sort of weird tension? Did he not take her work seriously? Did she... I don't know. I just don't understand why they are so just mad at each other here.
Can I say thank you?
No.
Okay. You know, I just wanted to let you know how much I needed this.
You're welcome.
What's going on?
Hey.
Okay, so we're going to make a quick stop by the mechanic. That turned out to be a fairly significant story mission. Yeah, man, like, it's just, if it was me, for better or worse, I would, you know, as Deacon...
Corporal.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Want to
Saw you
express
ride
to
out with the
her...
Wizard Island Witch the other day.
Oh, hold on.
How'd that go?
You mean Lieutenant Whitaker, Sergeant?
Oh, hey, no, I didn't mean nothing. Just us grunts here, right? Shooting the shit?
Yeah, we'll show some respect.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't mean nothing. Deke, Corporal. See you, man.
All right, we'll probably burn through some
Corporal
ammunition. We're
St.
going to
John.
stop by here and just...
Sarge,
Nope.
good to see you.
There you go.
Refilling all this.
Yeah, gonna make me a quadrillionaire, right? Okay, now that's more like it. Huh?
I don't know. Like I said, I have
Corporal St. John.
so many
I'll catch
questions.
you later.
Let's go hang out at the bike, and what we're going to do is just save it up here like so. Okay, let me take a quick moment to thank everybody for joining us for episode 19 of Days Gone. Still just think this game is absolutely phenomenal and having a great time with it. The questions that I have about the way that their relationship is unfolding is different from having complaints about it. I really, really want them to talk to each other instead of past each other, which is what we've sort of seen. And it is clearly not the reunion that either of them had expected or even thought was possible. And I would just love them to get past this, for him to talk to her about what it is that she's trying to accomplish, and for her to talk to him about the fact that she clearly thought he was dead and had to sort of like buckle down and move on and find something constructive to do. And they both did. Like, that's the thing. They have this shared experience of trying to survive in the world where they think the other person's dead, and to realize that that doesn't have to be, that there's more to this story, and that they have an opportunity to reconnect that they'd both given up on. Really would like them to do that, but there we go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for episode 19 of Days Gone. If you scroll down slightly on the Twitch channel here at twitch.tv/auspiciousangel, you will find direct links to many of the streamers that we like, because it's very late and I don't have time to do the full cavalcade of shoutouts that I'd like to. But very quickly, you will find links to folks like Tashir Games, More Than a Mia, Deacon, The Sunny Panda, Toxic, Senka UK. Thank you very much for the raid, by the way, to Senka. Hope everybody that came over had a fun time. JV McMaster, Mr. Binky, Diesel Jones, Haseo Ryu, and probably many more that I'm forgetting off the top. He Who Dies is in there, of course. Yeah, I hope that you will check out many of them. He Who did a very fun art stream. Deacon is playing through the Uncharted games. He's almost done with Uncharted 2. Tashir had a very fun fighting game. Oh, and by the way, Tashir's going to be off for the rest of the week, but then rejoining and coming back onto Twitch full-time for his normal schedule starting next week, or starting in June, whenever that happens. So we can all look forward to that. Rather than do the full shout-outs, though, we're going to call it here, and thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow when we'll have some time between work and Mia's game night at twitch.tv/morethanamia. Hopefully get to do episode 20 here of Days Gone. Until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.